In this video I'm going to show you how to construct the left-hand finger from your text. I know all of you are quite capable of constructing the given views, but just to be thorough, I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you just want to get to the part where I construct the missing top view, you can either fast forward or it might possibly be on the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to click on the given template and it opens in AutoCAD. Now I'm going to go to model space, and I think I will go to my construction layer and start making a grid. So I'm going to type L, enter. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. 5.06 is when I drew that line, and then make sure you have your polar or ortho tracking turned on so you can make some good sharp angles. Also, you want your running object snaps on so you can accurately find the points that you need. Okay, so I'm just drew that box very quickly. I'm going to offset this by 2. It doesn't have to be 2, it's just experience tells me that might be what it should be. 1.81. It can always be moved later if need be. Alright, so that's basically the basic outside shape. Alright, let me do some offset. So offset 1.38, and then I think that's the only offset we're going to be able to do from the front view. And let me offset from the bottom 0.5 in the right side view. Okay, let me go to my visible layer, and I think I'm just looking at it. I'm going to work on the right side view first. I think that's what I need to do. So from this point, I'm going to draw a 45-degree angle. I have my Ackerman angle set at 15, so 15, 30, 45. I'm going to go ahead and go beyond where I need it to go, and then trim off what I don't need. If you forgot how to adjust your Ackerman angle, you can right-click on the polar tracking, go to Settings, and then change your Ackerman angle to 15. The reason I picked 15 is because 15 will divide evenly into 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. Okay. So from the top right side, I want to draw an angle of 15, and then trim off what I don't need. And then from this point down here, I want to draw an angle at 30, and then trim off what I don't need, or erase if need be. Okay, so I have my 15, 30, and 45 degree angle for that view, and I will project a line over from this point to get the information I need, the line that I need in the right side view. Okay, and I think at this point I can just draw that. Okay, so I want to offset by 1, and then offset by 0.62, and then draw a circle at that point at the intersection. Make sure you see the intersection snap. The diameter needs to be 0.62, and I will just erase those construction lines. And let me take a look. I'll turn off my construction layer very quickly, and it looks like we have the visible lines that we need. I do need to change this to the hidden layer. Okay, and I also need to make a center mark there. So annotate center mark. Oh, that's in the wrong layer again, so I'll just highlight it and switch that to the center layer. Okay, so our right side view is complete. Now let's see about our front view. So from here, I want the 60 degree angle, so that's 15, 30, 45, 60. Trim off what I don't need. TR, enter, enter. And then I just draw a line from here to here, then down to the bottom. Okay, and then from this point I want to draw a line at 45 degrees, so 15, 30, 45, and then okay, now I need to project points from the right side view. I'll have my go perpendicular to the end there. Make sure you don't have any jogs in your line, and then trim off what you don't need. Do the same thing for this line. Okay, and now we need to add the hole to the front view. Let me just project off the center point there. And then the diameter of the hole is 0.62, so I can offset by 0.31 in each direction, up and then down. I want to go ahead and change this to the hidden layer. And the depth of the hole should be 1.88 according to the dimension. So I want to offset by 1.88. Okay, I will also change that to the hidden layer. So I'm going to do a different trim than I normally do. I normally do TR enter enter and just start clicking, but in this case TR enter, and I want to select my cutting edge, then enter, and then click that line. That way it trims everything above that line that I click on. TR enter, same thing here, enter again, TR enter. I want to click on this line and then click here, here, and here. Okay, so now this will be our center line, so I want to go ahead and change that to the correct layer. And now typically the end of a hole is displayed at a 30-degree angle, so I want to do that here. So 15, 30. Do the same from this side. 15, 30. TR enter. Click here, then click that line. TR enter, click that line. Highlight those, and let's put those on the hidden layer. Now let's extend the center line to here, and then finally let's lengthen it because you know it goes beyond the visible edge. So LEN, enter, DE, enter, and I want my delta length to be, let's try 0.25. So here, and then click here. Alright, so now we have our views constructed. Let's turn off our construction layer and take a look, make sure we didn't forget anything. Everything looks good. So at this point we can start projecting our top view. So let me turn on my construction layer again, and let me make it my current layer. So let me just draw some lines straight up from the points of interest. I'm not going to worry about the hole right now. I just want to draw lines straight up from the end points of these lines. And okay, and from this point I want to draw a 45-degree minor line, so 15, 30, 45. Okay, and I want to draw lines from the points of interest in the right side view. Okay, you can see that's close, but it's not. We need to add another line for that. And again, I'm not going to worry about the hole yet. So TR enter enter, and let me click these lines and highlight them, get rid of that. Now from where these lines hit the minor line, I want to go straight to the left. Remember, I actually have two lines here, so I need to make sure I get both of those. So the reason we use a 45-degree miter line, it has to be exactly 45 degrees, but all the measurements, the depth measurements, will transfer from the right side view to the top view, or the top view to the right side view. So that's a good technique, in my opinion, to accurately transfer dimensions. I think I've done this in a previous video, but if I were to draw a line from here to here, the length of that line is 1.81.